Hello, Sangnam Church. It's been a while. I'm sorry I haven't seen your faces. I have been very busy, but I have a new idea for our time together and these PowerPoints for you to learn. I am going to talk about some phrases and I'm going to talk about some dad jokes, both in English and Korean. This way you can laugh at my Korean pronunciation, or laugh at the dad jokes, or groan over the dad jokes. Um, I'm not sure what would Korean be for dad joke. I think it's on the next slide. Let's see. Okay, maybe not the next slide, but right here, a good phrase to know is what is the English word for this? This would be like saying 이것이 영어 말로 뭐예요? 이것이 영어 말로 뭐예요? How did I do? Anyway, so let's break that down. Let's whip out our pen here. Okay, so 이것이 is, this thing. 영어 말로, to say in English. That should be to say in English, not just English. And then what is. But this is not the English order of speaking. So let us rearrange it. Put it in an English order. What is this thing in English? What is this thing in English? However, we might want to clarify. We might want to be more clear. We might say, what is this word? What is the word for this in English? Clarify. 명확히 하세요. Clarify. Make more clear. Make it more easy to understand what it is that we're trying to say. What is the English word for this? What is the English word for this? So it depends on what you're referring to. What is the English word for this is maybe a little bit more flexible. You could be talking about just a word. But what is this thing? You have to point to it. But you could use what is this English word for this, and then say it in Korean, for hopefully someone who knows both Korean and English, and then they would be able to tell you the English word. So both are good phrases. What is the English word for this is going to be a little bit more clear for native speakers, or people in America. When it comes to understanding foreigners, Americans aren't the most intuitive because we're a very big country and we're not that used to interacting with that many foreigners the way Koreans are. Even though we have more immigrants, we're so spread out, that we don't necessarily touch as many lives. We don't interact with quite as many people of different cultures, outside of our own sphere. So you're going to want to be very clear so the English speaker has less work guessing what you mean. In this way, we're maybe not as smart as Koreans when it comes to understanding foreigners. All right. Okay, so a dad joke or Korean dad joke is going to be 한국 아빠 농담. Okay, so the Korean dad joke, the 한국 아빠 농담 for today, 오늘의, is 미국에서 내리는 비는. Can you guess? 미국에서 내리는 비는. What kind of rain does it rain in the US? The answer is USB. I'm sure you get it. I'm sure you're groaning. B, of course, being the Korean word for rain, US being another way to say America, and yeah, I'm sure you get it. USB drives, all that jazz. So here's a dad joke in English. An English dad joke. If a child refuses to sleep during nap time, are they guilty of resisting arrest? There's a lot of big words in here, but if the the main point is this last part right here, a rest, a rest. Sleep could be called a rest. Resisting is not doing. You could also be guilty of resisting arrest. And notice that I say that a little bit faster. Arrest versus arrest. Arrest is when a police officer arrests you, but arrest is a nap or a time of rest, a time where you're not working. Okay, so that is the dad joke and lesson for today. Next week, we will come back with more things. All right.